dream matches we'd like to see?
Well, let's talk about that.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 3, episode 88 of Top Rope Rally right here on the YouTube. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a Kyle.
So let's talk about dream matches that we will never, ever get to see.
Never, 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 ever, ever, ever.
There's no particular order of these things.
But we will go straight down.
We've got 10 matches here we thought of that we'd love to see
Look,
that we'll never get to see.
this would be a triple threat match, main event anywhere in the world.
Oh, yes. I mean, it would be fast-paced, high-octane. I mean, balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall.
As you would have the Hardy Boys taking on the Rockers, taking on the Young Bucks. I mean, what a match.
What a match.
What a match for the ages.
Could even be a TLC.
Oh, would that even be even better?
Oh, it would be. It'd be awesome.
So much better.
I mean, those three teams measure up very equally to each other.
They do.
And so it would be one of those that you couldn't tell who was going to win.
No.
Marty Jannetty would be the weak link for the whole match, though.
Him and Matt Hardy. There's always a weak link on the team.
That's
So
just 'cause you
which
don't like
one
Matt
of the
Hardy.
Young Bucks is the weak link?
I don't think there is one, but I don't think they could be singles people.
Matt.
You just don't like Matt. The name Matt, I think, is what it
That's it. You guessed it right.
is. The next match is going to be the Road Warriors.
Hawk and
Animal. The Legion of Doom. With or without Paul Ellering. Taking on...
With if you don't have that stupid puppet.
Exactly. That was a WWE idea, by the way. I was listening to an interview with a Road Warrior Animal, and they said they said that they wanted to put their name on everything, and that was just another thing that they could use to make them look so family friendly and inviting into the home. And I'm like, these fools got spikes on their shoulders, and you want them to be family friendly and inviting.
I'm glad they didn't sell the stupid doll.
Right, exactly. But the Road Warriors taking on the current Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, War Machine, Warbeard Hansen, and Raymond Rowe. Slobber knocker if I've ever seen
Yes, it would
one.
be. It would
They
definitely
would
be a slobber
tear
knocker.
each other apart. That would be huge. I would love to see that match, and I think it would be a great tag team match anywhere you go. This next match, I think this would be very good. Are we sure this ever happened?
Which one, number 8?
Yeah. Because they were in there at the same time. But I don't know.
One's up high, one's down low. I don't think.
Right, exactly. But even if they did have
one is running that terrible NXT.
right.
Well, that was.
So even if
I
they
don't
did
think-
have a match at any point, it probably wasn't at the right caliber because they weren't using Daniel Bryan right anyway. That
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just gave away one of them. It is Daniel Bryan taking on the Rated R Superstar Edge.
I mean, that's a WrestleMania main event match.
WrestleMania main event.
You know, Dolphins never had a singles match at WrestleMania.
Never.
How weird is that?
That is so strange. There's always been either tag teams or ladder matches.
So he needs to have a singles match this year since they got much people already.
They don't have a lot of people right now. Yeah, because remember him and Big E one time were going after the tag team titles from Team Heck No.
Yes, that's true.
Exactly. With old AJ Lee in their corner.
Up next is one we thought we'd get to see.
They were teasing
It was
it.
teasing it. Was
Oh,
way
they
that
were
way.
teasing it big time.
Oh, he's thinking, okay, this is going to be one of the top 2, if not the main event for WrestleMania.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Steve Austin
Oh,
taking on CM Punk.
beer drinker versus straight edge.
I mean,
superstar.
it wrote itself.
It really did. It really did.
Both good talkers. I mean, you have different lifestyles.
And I guess because they couldn't get that, the WrestleMania I went to in Miami, they went the other route and they had Jericho pour like vodka or whatever it
was
was.
whiskey.
Whiskey, yes.
Yes.
Pouring whiskey all over
Which is, I mean,
CM Punk. But they could, I mean, how many times could you see Stone Cold bashing the beers together and just pour it over CM Punk's head or something? You know what I'm saying? That would have been perfect. Mm-hmm. It would have been a great match. It would have stole the show. It would have been main event.
Yes.
This next one. This is because one imitates the other, and life imitates art, and they say that that's the biggest form of flattery anyway. Is imitating someone. That's what they say. Sometimes it's in bad taste.
You get all perved a bit.
That's right.
Don't stop talking about me.
Sometimes it's in bad taste, but this man never did it in bad taste.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Jay Lethal, Mr. Black Machismo, taking on the one and only Mr. Flying Elbow himself. Mr. Snap into a Slim Jim himself, the Macho Man Randy Savage. I think it'd be a great match.
And you could use that. Jay Lethal could do the fake Macho Man, to make fun of Macho Man.
There you go. They did it with Flair and Jay Lethal and TNA.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at a higher caliber level, it'd be awesome. But, I mean, it did give Jay Lethal a match against Ric Flair, so, I mean, hey, it worked out for him. But speaking of...
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're getting better and better at this.
No, nice little
right into it.
segue there.
It's awesome. Speaking of Ric Flair...
The Nature Boy.
The Nature Boy, the 16th time! Yes, Alabama, you did it, but you didn't do it first. Okay?
They did it, though.
They did it.
They did.
But Ric Flair was the first 16-time world
At
champion.
least they beat out John Cena.
They did beat John Cena. Speaking of,
yes,
it's talking about Ric Flair taking on John Cena.
Could you think of this match? John Cena in his prime, Ric Flair in his prime. I mean, come on. It'd be
16-time versus 15-time.
It'd be a main eventer.
It would be a main eventer anywhere you want to go. It would be awesome. Could you see that main event?
Especially, what if Flair had the title?
Flair the championship.
John needs to win. I mean, John gets to win. He's 16-time as well. How about that?
Exactly. 16-time world champion.
Or you go the other way. They're both 16-timers. How about that?
And one of them is going to beat the other and go one step after the other.
Yes.
I like it. I like it a lot. This
next
one.
This would be, I mean...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just the mind games.
Exactly. The promos and the mind games with these guys, ladies and gentlemen. The slithering around. You just think, when you think slithering around, you think the Snake. You think Jake the Snake Roberts.
Even his state he's been in over the years, he is still a top mind in this business.
Yes. He's supposed to be doing that thing in Vegas with that other promotion.
Yeah, which that's kind of like died down, hasn't it?
Yes, the news has died down on that one, but, that's not surprising to me.
No, it's not.
But this next person has kind of adopted the name, kind of adopted the slithery attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the Viper. Not the rattlesnake, but the Viper. Randy Orton. Could you see a triple threat with a Viper versus a rattlesnake versus a snake?
Yes.
Interesting stuff. But you got the DDT. One of the most devastating moves of all time.
DDT!
Versus RKO out of nowhere.
Who would hit it first?
Who would hit it first and who would get the win off of it, because whoever hits it first would be the winner, because that's the way they use that move on both of those guys.
Yes.
If Jake hits the DDT, you ain't kicking out. If Randy Orton gets the RKO, 99.9% of the time, you ain't kicking out.
Not unless you're John Cena.
John Cena, exactly. But ladies and
gentlemen. But I understand where Jake's coming from. His move was a DDT. Boom, he just moved like that. Now people are doing tornado DDTs and they kick out at two.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Is that more? That supposed to be more powerful.
When you spin someone around you get them confused. You get them disoriented, and then you hit them on their head.
I guess it's a slap on the back that what extra help why Jake wins.
I guess. I mean, that's what I wish that they would stop doing. I wish they would take moves like a DDT and a superplex, and they would take those away from everybody's arsenal and just give that to one person in each promotion.
Yeah.
And then maybe you have one person do DDT, one person do superplex, one person in Ring of Honor can do a DDT or a superplex, one person in TNA, one person in each indie promotion.
Yeah.
And that is their finishing move. You don't have it on the undercard, not a bunch of people doing it.
No.
You have 8 matches, you don't have 8 different people doing a DDT where they all kick out. You got to make it look more powerful. And the only way to do that is take it away from everybody's arsenal. Make it an illegal move except for one person. And at that point, that's how you put someone over. You let someone have that DDT and you let them use it for over a year, and they never lose. Every time they hit that DDT,
you are done.
You are
No
done
kicking out,
for.
okay,
But then you have a major feud with that person that does the DDT. And that's when you have your next person, you have your passing of the torch, and you let that person kick out of the DDT. Mm-hmm. Okay, but if he hits more than one DDT, you're out. You might kick out of one, but if he hits you with another one, you're still out. Okay, and that's how you make someone right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carter's Corner. I'm just saying.
He had the girl press slam. Hogan had the big leg boot.
Exactly.
Drop leg.
Nobody else did that.
Savage had the elbow drop.
Nobody else
Flair
did
had
it.
the figure four.
Nobody. Well, other people did it, but Flair made
not
it
very
also.
many back then.
Greg Valentine.
Well, yeah, but he was no.
Ron Garvin.
He had his hands of stone. He just knocked the shit out of it.
There you exactly. There was quite a few. Terry Taylor, I think, that did the figure four, but who counts him? Just say. Not me. Yes. The next one would be the man who never would go to one promotion versus the man who would never go to one promotion. We're talking about.
Yeah, they taught us for years.
They
Neither
did.
one went.
They did. This guy right here, all his friends left him.
Yes.
Went to WCW. He's stuck around. And that is Shawn Michaels, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to take on the man who never would come to the WWE until Shawn retired. Maybe he's scar. He is scar. I mean, he is the reason, one of the reasons that he lost at WrestleMania.
The future Hall of Famer.
That's right, the future Hall of Famer. We're talking about the man they call Sting. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is a dream match.
That is true.
Shawn hit him with a super kick.
Shawn got a movement on him.
They
Sting
did
has not. Sting did not get a move back on Shawn.
He did not. He didn't lose because of that. He did kick out of the
He
super
did
kick.
kick out, but still, Shawn got a super
He
kick
did
on
get
him.
a super kick on him. And he did not get a scorpion death drop on Shawn Michaels. Shawn did not take a bump at that WrestleMania.
Shawn don't take no bumps anymore.
He ain't gonna take no bump.
He kicks everybody and just runs off.
That's exactly right. But that would be a huge, exactly, thank you. That'd be a huge match. Shawn
Don't touch
Michaels,
me, I'm injured. I'm gonna kick you
the
though.
icon, the showstopper, the man who lost his smile.
The main event.
The main event, taking on the franchise of WCW.
The icon.
The icon.
The vigilante.
The vigilante, the enigmatic Sting. It would be a main event.
It
It
was.
would be huge. It would be amazing. This one right here, because of the
They
second
would
person.
put butts in the seats.
It would. This next one or the other one?
No, Shawn and Sting.
Oh, okay. Because this
Other one would be like. This would be other one would be like Jake and Randy. I mean, just talk about
talk about the
crazy
mind games.
and,
Yes.
and group. I mean,
I could
beat
see
downs.
I could see it being a bloody brawl as well.
Because you'd have the Wyatt family
The Wyatt family.
and the Flock.
The Flock.
You have Bray Wyatt over here taking on the leader of the Flock, Raven. I mean, this is, the inside story of these two, plus the outside story with the group.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just, it has so many points to it, it'd just be great all the way around.
It would be. And on the same card, you have them two going one-on-one. You have the Wyatt family, the rest of them, the other three,
Yes.
taking on three members. We're talking about Billy Kidman. We're talking about Paris Center. And we're talking about Scotty Reeves.
Or whoever he gets, you don't have to be those three.
It doesn't have to be.
So,
But members of the Flock versus members of the Wyatt. Huge.
this is two good matches. If you can break it down, you can have two different singles and a
A
tag.
tag team match.
Yeah.
Boom. Yes, you're welcome, WWE. Anyway, but that is a match we'll never see.
Nope.
Never,
Never see it.
ever see it.
But it's all, it was all there.
Yep.
But
The
this
characters
one,
are similar, and it would all make sense. But this next one is huge.
it was huge. It would,
They talked about it,
if this match was going to happen,
and it
in
was
their
supposed to happen
prime.
at WrestleMania. It was.
and it was this WrestleMania 32 at Jerry World in Dallas, Texas, it would be filled.
It would 100,000 people.
I mean, it still may be filled, but I mean, this match,
This match alone would sell.
you write this match, you promote this match, guaranteed.
You
it's
go
a
a
sellout.
year out like you did with Rock and Cena,
Yes.
and you're selling 100,000 people.
Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Hulk Hogan.
The immortal one. And it was supposed to happen, but they could not come up with who would win and who would lose, and that's why instead we got Hogan versus The Rock and Austin versus Scott Hall at the WrestleMania that happened. I think that was in Canada.
Yes, it was.
When they all turned and then they started cheering for the Hulk Hogan.
But you lay down to The Rock, but you don't want to. I think
Isn't that weird?
he just didn't want to lose to Austin. Is all it was.
But see, to me, that doesn't make any sense. I
'Cause
don't know. Is it because Hogan's more willing to do that for The Rock because of his family lineage, so it doesn't look that bad? Or is it because Austin was nothing in WCW, so he doesn't want to put him over?
He was the greatest, and he turned into the greatest WWE superstar of all time. Better than The Rock.
He drew Stone Cold Steve Austin. It is legit. It is known. They said he is the biggest drawing superstar of all time. Even for his short amount of time he was there,
Yeah.
he sold more merchandise.
And I bet that's a little right for Hogan.
He sold more merchandise than Hulk Hogan ever did. He did bigger buy rates for pay-per-view than Hulk Hogan ever did. In that short Attitude Era time that he was the man, they had better business than they ever did with Hogan with the 80s.
That's true.
And that may be why he did not want to lose to him. He did not want to say the 80s was worse than the 90s by losing.
Hey, that's the way it goes.
It does go that way, but ladies and gentlemen, that is, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about one more thing now.
One more thing.
Which, bringing up Hulk Hogan, there is a rumor going around.
Uh-oh.
They may have him back for WrestleMania.
Really?
Yes. Has it been enough time?
What are they talking about? Who doing with him?
Just being there. Just another name.
Because they need 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Start seeing all the African Americans
know,
leave. Like, we want our money back.
And we know Austin says 99.9% he's going to be there. Shawn will probably be there.
Shawn's always going to be there.
The Rock's going to be there.
Or actually, Undertaker will be there.
Undertaker in a match.
Brock Lesnar.
In a match.
Jericho.
In a match.
It makes sense. And then, of course, you'll have your people like the NWO. Either plus or minus Hogan.
Yeah.
I think if they melt him into the whole NWO thing of Nash and Hall being there, it'll be less of a, oh, look, it's Hogan. But if they do the whole red and yellow and make a big emphasis on him, then it might have a lot of backlash.
Well, what surprised me is
Tell me all about it.
when they were doing the video promo for Sting's induction to the Hall of Fame,
Oh.
one of the video pieces had Hogan.
Oh.
NWO Hogan, but still had Hogan.
Wow.
Of all the footage you could have pulled out of the archives, why do that?
Yeah, he picked up all kinds of NWO people. It didn't have to be Hogan.
It had to be any NWO people.
Well, they're talking about the white and black with the going against the NWO. So I
Still,
just,
I mean,
but
you got Hall and Nash. Don't tell me he never wrestled Hall and Nash anytime.
it's true. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it could have been anybody NWO.
Could have been anybody.
Long trip, people.
Long trip.
They're rough.
But we're almost done though.
But does that mean that Sting asks, "Hey, he helped make my career. I want him in."
No, did not even know that.
You didn't think about it, did you?
Wow.
I didn't say he would be the one to put him in.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because that'd be stupid. I don't like
That would be weird though, wouldn't it? Holy
I don't
crap,
like,
that'd
I
be
wouldn't
weird.
like that.
No, Flair or Luger. We done talked about this already. Flair or Luger. No one else.
But
no
what
one
I'm
else.
saying is he helped make my career. I want him there in the front row because I want to thank him. Oh, I got chill bumps already.
Only if they put him in between.
Triple H and John Cena.
No. Between Mark Henry and R-Truth.
Take a selfie with me.
There's
I
got to
like
be
people.
when they do this pan, you got to see John Cena and the old lady who's
Yeah,
it's Arnold Scollins' mother, wife.
Mother, wife. It's his wife. His mother's probably dead.
His wife.
Arnold Scollins.
Who's
very
always
old.
around. It's like John Cena's got it out for cougars, but
That's true.
then you got Stephanie, Linda, because Hunter and
Well,
and
Nikki will
Vince.
be next to Cena too.
Yeah, Nikki,
think.
Nikki and her breast. Yes. And then I want to
Because
see
she's the best.
next to Stephanie or Linda. I want to see Hulk Hogan, and then Mark Henry and R-Truth and D'Lo Brown and Ron Simmons.
Ahmed Johnson will be there.
Ahmed Johnson behind him, yes.
Coco be there.
And Coco Beware, the Hall of Famer. Should be a Hall of Famer for a lot of people, I'm sorry.
Is SD Jones still alive? I know Bad
He
News.
may be.
I know Bad News Brown passed away, but literally it'll be like there's like a whole group of them, whole group of African American wrestlers right there, and then you see it's like where's Waldo? There he is, found him. Who's the guy in the red and yellow? Figure it out.
What's Snowdrop?
He'll be there arm in arm with all of them.
Well,
That's a way to get him over.
When he started going out and getting pictures, you're like,
It was too much. It was too soon.
please. Shaq. Yeah, it's okay.
Which, I mean,
Charles
they were already
Barkley.
friends. And they were already friends.
But still, come on.
Dennis Rodman, they were already friends. I mean, did he have pictures with regular, everyday, normal African Americans?
No.
Just celebrities.
Just
He
celebrities.
has 100. He has 100. Just help me out for a minute.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I know.
mean, it just doesn't look good. I mean, would it be nice for them to have him back in the good graces? I mean, it's not in the news anymore, but I guarantee you, if they bring him back, it'll bring it back up in the news. I guarantee it will.
so that's me talking about it.
Somebody would talk about it, just like we're talking about it right now.
Trying to
Somebody would talk about
probably that person who tried to get Donald Trump out of the Hall of Fame.
it. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious, but ladies and gentlemen, that is it for part 3. Let's
talk about that.
You almost said number 4.
Yes.
You could feel it coming out. Like, oh, he's gonna say the wrong thing. Cut him off! Right there, cut him off right there.
But up next is the list.
That does not miss.
We'll have the storybook time. We'll have the 50 matches, 30 through 21. We'll have the shocking superstar getting fired who did not see it coming.
And we're bringing back your PWI Top 500 Spotlight.
Yes.
We're going to go over number 78. Who's number 78 and why are they there? You'll find out when you come back to see us in part 4.
A few clicks. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a cat.
We'll see you soon. New Sean. Jeez, New
New
Sean.
We got a new shit.